folks, and welcome back to Factorio. Last time we went through, we set up a nice little research center that we need to do a lot more work on. We have our copper production going beautifully with the plate coming out. We also have it going out into coils, which are getting stacked here, which then are going over here, and are getting used up here to make circuit boards for something in the future. I don't know what that's going to be eventually here. We have this area that we greatly expanded and hopefully are able to do lots of fun stuff with. And then we also have this steel area here that's doing stuff. So we're slowly stacking up all these things. I'm very excited where we're at right now. And I don't know where to go next. That's kind of the question that I have for today. I'm going to make... Ooh, my mouse is jumping all over the place. We're going to make an iron chest real fast because I have a whole bunch of copper plate that I just need to put somewhere. And we're going to just put it into one of those little areas once I get through here. And we're going to put it out somewhere over here. So let's just go ahead and grab it. We'll put that bad boy down. And we're just going to throw it right there for right now. And then when I click on that, I should be able to just hold shift and click all of these bad boys into where they need to go. Because I most definitely don't need all of that right now. We'll figure out what to do with all that later. And then this area here, I'm also going to add on some more of these red beakers to just go over there. Just because I don't need them right now. Eventually I will, but right now I don't. So we can go in, actually let's go over and take a look at some of the recipes that use to make up this stuff. If I click on here, we're just using copper plate right now, but if I click on this, there we are. That's the little gear setting thing. Alright, let's take a look here. I could just make boilers if I wanted to. I can make steam engines. I can actually output these guys if I wanted to. So that would be a use for iron plates, for our gears, and also for our circuits. I could do that. I don't want to because I don't think that's necessary, but I could. We have the ability to just automate our manufacturing of assembly machines, which is kind of interesting that you could automate the automation machines. And then over here we have these guys that we know about, that we have. Not really worried about that because we don't have that stuff turned on. But what I am interested in is our ability to go through and get belts. It requires one iron gear and one iron plate and iron gear. And we can put those into place and do stuff with them. So I'm kind of interested in that idea because it's something we haven't done yet. And it could be a little fun. So what I'm thinking here is that I throw a splitter somewhere over here, have that go under, put another splitter here, have it go over and join in, and then maybe we could just set up manufacturing of all of that fun stuff. But to do that, we need some splitters. So we're going to research some splitters real fast, or by research, I mean we're just going to manufacture some. We'll go through and get those in place. And once we have those in place, hopefully we'll be able to do a little bit more. I may also add on more research facilities. We have 3 right now, and research is kind of chugging along. And you can see we have a backlog here. Like, we are full up. So if I added a couple more, I don't think it would hurt anything other than our power consumption. Alright, but we have our splitters ready to go now, and my mouse is just freaking out tonight. I don't know what is going on with it, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. So I'm going to throw that, let's say right there, and I'll throw this one, let's say, let's put it over here for now. And we'll figure out how all of this routing is going to go down the road here. My only concern with this one is that I can't have that there. And the reason I can't have that there is because there's nowhere for me to output that belt to. So if I do something like this, and then hopefully bring that down, then I can have a splitter right there. And then hopefully I can bring... I need to bring that all down one more. Okay, we'll get it. We'll get it. It's okay. There we go. Then that can come out there. And then look at that. It's beautiful. We have all that stuff set up. Now we can just go through. And we'll just, we have 5 of these. So 1, 2, 3 I think is more than enough right now. We'll grab all of that stuff. We'll output them over here. And then we're just going to dump them into a bin for right now. Because I don't know what else to do with them. I'm a bad player. I don't know what's going on with half this game. But that's okay. We will get there together. So let's see here. I can put that there. That there. That there. And... just need to be able to reach it. Boom. Okay. Got those guys in place. You can see we only have 3 of those left. So if I can go in and make that, and make that, and make that. Now those should be outputting those guys. I just need to extend that one more, I think. There we go. See? And now we're putting all that stuff in there. We're just using resources that we're going to need anyway, and we have them all there. This bad boy is getting full, which is not a problem really, but slightly concerned. But it's okay. We can see that this area here is doing just fine, and I think we're okay. My only real concern right now is that we don't have a lot of the plates coming down this line. They're getting used up making gears. So I either need to increase production here, which looks like we can because we have these belts are full. So if belts are full, that means we can increase our production. So maybe we'll put 2 more. 1. Ooh, my mouse. My goodness. I did just switch over to a wireless mouse, and I am not having good luck with it right now. I don't know why it's freaking out, but I don't know if it's my mouse pad or what's going on, but it's not having a good time. But look at that. Just in that little bit there, we got 100 of those bad boys in place, which is exactly what we need. So let's get a couple more of these things set. Let's get off of that belt. Go here. Ooh, we got technology is done. Let's just research that for right now, and that's going to unlock hopefully a whole bunch of stuff for us. All right, so we got that, and that, and that, and that, and then we'll reverse them. Boom and boom, boom and boom. And you need power, so we'll give you power. Right there, and then we're gonna need power down here. So we'll put that bad boy in place. And there we go. Okay. So that at least will expand it just temporarily. We definitely need more, but if we at least can get started, that's where I'm looking at being here. And that one, we'll put 1 more there because we have the spot for it, and we also don't really have to do anything other than build 1 more belt out, and we're good to go. We cannot put 1 on this side because we have the splitter there, which I'm not sure why we have that there out. Oh, we did that by mistake. We don't need to have that there at all. Okay, so we put another one over here, and then that's pretty much going to complete that line of stuff until potentially we have more. But it looks like you see that we're using up a fair amount of this stuff. So it's moving through, it's doing its thing. We can throw on more if we need to, but I don't think we need to. I do want to take a look and see how we're doing here. All right, so we have, oh, look at that. The iron boxes allow us to do a whole lot more. Is that what that is? Yeah, it's the same as that one. Okay. So can I stack those on top of each other? Why are these 200? But this one's only 100. I don't understand. It's okay. We'll figure all that out. You can see that we are using up our research. These guys are blasting through this stuff. And we're not hurting for anything other than plate over here to make more of our stuff. Ooh, we unlocked that. Okay, so now we're in the second tier of things, which hopefully is going to allow us to expand out and do some more stuff. You can see that there's 1s and 2s, which I assume means tier 1, tier 2. This guy is only requiring red and green. We have to figure out how to make green. That's red and green, red and green. Ooh, landfill, what does that do? Oh, that's interesting. We can go ahead and make land out of nothing. This is what I want. A faster furnace. So we're going to take a look at that, but we need to figure out how to make green first. We have a circuit network, which I don't understand. If you've watched any of my videos, anytime we have to deal with circuits and logic, I lose my brain. I don't know how to do them. I suck at it. So if you know how to do it, let me know. We have internal combustion. Awesome. We have solar energy. Fantastic. I have it on my house. All right. I don't need any weapon stuff. Logistics too. That sounds great. Faster belts, always good. Energy distribution. Yeah. Heck yeah. We want that. And we need that. Okay. I'm going to start this one just because I don't know how to do the green stuff. So let's go in here and take a look at what we have, which is this bad boy. And we need a transporter belt. We have those. We have lots of them, and an inserter. What do we need to build an inserter? We need an iron plate, a gear, and a circuit. Okay. We have all that stuff, which is lovely. So we can go in and we can grab those gears, or we can split off this gear belt. We can pull that back around. We have plates that we can split off of, and then we have our circuits over here. So we should be able to make that stuff without any real concern. Let's go here real fast. Let's make some more inserters for right now. We have 2 assemblers, or what do they call them in this game? Oh, assembling machines. Okay, I wasn't terrible. And then we need to get some more splitters here. So what do I need for those? Circuits. You know what? I might know a place where somebody could find some circuits. Maybe in this box. There we go. Okay. So we can go ahead and do that. That's one of the things I really dig about this game is you can make all of your own stuff. You don't have to sit there and like suffer or wait. If you have the resources to make stuff, you can make whatever you want. You don't have to sit there and have it done down on the bottom when you click on them. They can just, be made, and that's fine. All right. So I think we're going to try, if we can, to split off of here. We'll wrap that around and come down here. We have our circuit here, and then we'll split off of this line as well and have those come down. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have all that stuff. But what we also are going to need is the long arm ones, because we're going to have to use multiple belts. There's 3 resources, so we're going to need at least 2 belts. One that has is fully loaded on each side, and then a third one that has the other resource. So I think that's going to be our plan for right now. We'll find out how this plan works. It is most definitely going to be disastrous, but that's okay. All right, let's see if we can do this. And we're going to throw that guy back there, because my plan, not that, I need that one. There we go. Okay, my plan is, if we can, have those be split onto that. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, baby. All right. So we're going to bring these bad boys down like so. Oh, goodness. All right, we need to have this new underground bad boys build up. Get rid of that for now. All right, and then this, hopefully. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. All right, that all looks lovely. I'm happy with that. We're going to pull that bad boy down, and that's just going to dump onto there. And look at that. Okay. We have our 2 spots. I'm digging that. And I need more belts. So we're going to run over here and grab more belts. Belt production has largely slowed down because we don't have plate coming in. Because we stole it all. Or no, it's not because of that. It just might temporarily be because of that. Alright, whatever. Alright. And then we're going to have you unload onto additional belt. And I'm hoping what I can do here, I don't know if I have the space, but what I'm hoping I can do here is roughly that. and then have 1 and... Now we're gonna have to put them up farther. 1 and 2, okay. So that's gonna go there, and all we're trying to do is make inserters. That's our goal right now, is just to purely manufacture inserters. All right, now we'll grab the long guy here, and you're gonna go bam and bam. Beautiful. And then this is gonna have to go somewhere. I don't know where yet. And eventually that's gonna come over there. That sounds fine right now. Let's get out of there. Let's change that over to inserters. Again, we need iron plate, we need a gear, and we need the circuit. We got that. And this one we're gonna do the same thing with. All right. All right, and all right. So do we need a faster inserter there? We're gonna put a faster inserter and see what we do. Look at that, we got them. They're there. That's lovely. They're not outputting quickly at all, but that's okay. We don't need them to right now. We can add maybe 1 or 2 more. We can get rid of that bad boy. We don't need that there. That's just there because. All right. So now we're going to need to have another assembly plant. What do we need? Oh, copper plate. You know what, my friends? We have copper plate in droves. We have so much copper plate. We can do all of the things. So we'll add on some of those bad boys. This one is going to become unnecessary, I think. So we'll take care of that. We'll take care of that. We'll do that. And what I'm hoping here is that we can, in some way, shape, or form, I don't know how we're going to do this, but I'm hoping that we can join that other line, like up here, have it go on both sides, and then we can pull that and, that's going to be complicated. We'll figure it out, but it's going to be a little complicated, more than I would like to have. All right, so that's going to come down like so. Bring that across like so. Let's just have that keep going down because it doesn't really matter. Then we have that stuff getting slammed in there. That's going there. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then this can make our green guys. All right, is that something I can do anything about? All right, that's easy enough. Okay. So we'll make 3 of those right now. And your job is going to be to make green beakers. Okay, so you need belts and those guys. We have both of those. That's a good thing. I don't know if we need to have them be faster or not, or what's going on with that stuff, but we'll do that. Let's see, how far up does that go? Oh, that goes all the way. Ew. Okay, let's get rid of this setup here. And again, my only real reason to do that is that we can then output these guys. They can come up, over, and dump onto that, and then we have our next round of stuff available to us. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. And we need more of our... Okay, I need to go gather some lumber for what we're going to hopefully do here next. Alright, so we'll do a little gathering project here. Especially these like dead trees out on the edges that we potentially are going to have problems with. We'll do all that. Then we can do that stuff. And now we can build lots more of that. So we'll go through and build all that stuff. That's all going to come this way. Actually, let's back that up a bit more. All right, that looks good. Need another underground belt. That's not a big deal. Oh. Okay, that one does need to exist, and then we need lots more underground belts. There we go. That looks lovely. And then we will bring all of that down here, I hope and pray. Alright, let's try this out and see how it works. Stop moving me. I don't like that I can stand on the belts and they move me around. I want to be the one that moves. Alright, let's see. So we should be able to get some green guys out of this. How long does that take? Is there a way to tell from here? Oh, it takes a while. 8.7 seconds? That's a long time. Alright, let's take a look here. Ready? 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's about right. That's just depressingly slow. Look at all these inserts we have. That's magical. What I like about having backlogs like this is it does a couple things for us. One, it provides, if everything breaks, we have a nice little backlog of stuff that we can do. But also, as these fill, you can see that there's a backlog all the way through here. We can supply other parts of our stuff. So that's kind of interesting to me that we can continue to supply other places with all of the things that we may or may not need. Now, I'm going to take some time here, and I'm just going to make sure that these bad boys are fed and happy and all of that, because we will need the steel. Steel, if I remember correctly, and I may not, but I believe steel is pretty important in this game longer term. So I want to make sure we have all of that stuff ready to roll and we have everything we need in place. We have our first green guys making our way down to the research area, which they're not being used yet. We're trying to build up a backlog, and it's going to look like it's going to take about 75,000 hours to do that, but that's okay. We'll provide a couple more of these bad boys. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get 6 of those in there. Make sure those are there. We'll bring another line coming down. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Boom and boom. Boom and boom. All right. And then we just need to tell them that they're making green beakers. Green beaker. Green beaker. All right. I'm happy with that. It should take a nice long time to do all that stuff, but we've essentially just doubled our production of the green beakers. And we're getting a nice backlog, especially as we're still waiting for physical projectile damage 1, which is a lot to say for research. We're getting that one set up, and hopefully as we move through here, we'll get the other one nice and backlogged, and we'll do our thing. I could still make more red beakers. I have space for probably 3 more there. We don't need it, but I have the space for it, and I appreciate that. These guys are doing their thing, and theoretically what I could do is just put one of the chests, either an iron chest or a steel chest or a wooden chest down here, and just collect all of this stuff just to have buttloads of it. But we should still have, do we still have our chest up there? No, we don't. Okay, but we have 578 belts ready to roll, which is, I like that. While all of this is happening, we should manage our power, so I'm gonna go just cut that one down just for funsies. Basically, I'm just trying to get rid of stuff that's in my way. I want to make sure these guys are not getting maxed out. Ooh, they're close. Okay. So we will need to, let's see how we have this set up right now. Okay, so we have the long arm on. Okay. Let's add some additional power. So we'll add those. Then once they're there, we'll add one of those and 1, 2 of those. Our little pumpy pump, how you doing? Oh, you're doing just fine. Look at you. Now, let me actually do that. I'm just going to max out those. We can add more boilers. It's not a big, or steam engines, excuse me. The boilers are doing their job, but they're still not consuming all of what they need to. We could add more steam engines and get more power out of them, I think. I don't really remember how the stacking on this game works, but let's see here. Add one there and one there, and then just give them a little power. There we go. Now look at that, our power on all of this stuff is significantly reduced. And I'm happy with that. This bad boy is running at its full consumption. So I think 3 of these is the max. And that bad boy is doing just fine. And that bad boy is running close to max as well. Okay. So that's good. I might just throw another boiler in there just cause, but we're not there quite yet, so I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Our physical projectile damage is moving along, and then we're going to research better furnaces. That's what they're called, right? These guys. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We need more material. We need more of that stuff. All right, so what do we need? We need iron gears and all. Okay, it's not a big deal. We have all of that stuff ready to go. So I'm going to grab some of this. There we go. And then I can make many more of these. Do not need those, but we are done with our research on that. All right. So I already forget what I wanted to do. Nope. Nope. That's what I wanted. Advanced material processing, because it unlocks furnace. And that's really what we need. This furnace here is going to help us out massively, and you can see there's more stuff with it. But we're going to start our research on that, and that means we should start consuming this stuff, which looks like we already have. And we've done that process, which is phenomenal. I may want to consider more resources when it comes to more research stuff, but we'll deal. We can't go too far to the north on here because we're already at the last output, and if we start adding more higher up here on the left, we're going to run out of space and we're not going to be able to feed everything. We could also continue this farther down, but I also don't want to get in the way of the copper. So I could go down here and over and research over there. We'll play with all that. I don't know what we're going to do yet. I also don't know if it makes sense to really concentrate everything in one spot or to spread the love. Again, if we go to map, we know very little about the real world here. I'll go back into the map here, but you can see that we are just a small piece in this world that we only know a little bit about. So we'll have to approach that more detailed down the road here. But let's go ahead and get some more of these bad boys in place. And hopefully we'll be able to provide them a little bit more of all of the things that they need. Alright, and one thing I really do appreciate about this game is that as you highlight over things, it will kind of, you can see those 3 drills there, mining areas, are highlighted, which means they're powered by that one particular item. I really like that about this game, that you can kind of see what exactly you're doing very quickly. And we should be able to start maxing those lines out a little faster and hopefully giving us a little bit more stuff. The other idea that we could go with is that we join these lines up further up, or not even join them up, but we split them out and have 2 lines. So instead of going to the outsides here, where we're feeding centrally and feeding out, we feed on the outside and feed centrally. That's another option that we have. We just need to kind of figure out what we want to do and how we want to do that. but I am very, very happy with where we're at right now. I think. I don't really know. But we're going through our advanced material processing, and we're also being able to output lots of stuff here. Like, you can take a look at this. If we go into this little chest here, we have lots of circuits ready to go. This one has lots of copper ready to go. We just have lots of the materials that we need. Now, I know probably we're going to need like significantly more down the road, but I'm happy with where we're at here. I'm also really happy that this one is starting to back up. We've completely filled this up, which is perfect. It gives us a nice backlog, and we can very easily see that this bad boy is also slowly starting to get filled. We can do another one of those, and we're just going to put it on that one just so that we have more space, more capacity, because it more than doubles our capacity for that. And I think that's going to be a thing that we need to do longer term here. But we are just moving along. I love how many inserters we have just lined up here. It just makes me happy to see this enormous line of inserters ready to roll with whatever it might be that we need. All right. So I want to get to this advanced material processing and see what's going on, but I also don't want this to drag out because I feel like this is a game that requires time and effort to really put in. You got to kind of be devoted to parts of this game for it to really make sense. What makes me happy right now is that this line is back to being full, so we should be outputting this stuff like crazy. And I may put a splitter up here just to have this additional line filled up. This splitter here is doing just a wonderful job, but I think we could put another one and just increase our capacity even more if we needed to. So I'm going to do that, and that should get this line moving along, which means we should be able to feed more stuff. Maybe that's what I had that splitter there before that I took out. Maybe that was its reason. I don't remember. I play these games not back to back necessarily, but over the course of time, and sometimes I just forget what I did. And that very well could be a circumstance or an example of that. But I'm really loving our gear output right now. We can see that it splits off the main line, then we have another split here, and all of those are full. This one is going down here to have red, which we have the reds. This one's going down here to have the conveyors, which we are full on those. And this one is going down here to output inserters, which we're also full on. And both of those circle back to this area here. We have greens where we're actually starting to fill up on those as well. So what that tells me is that we need some more research areas. What do we need for those? We need electric circuits. You know what? I know a place where we might have some of those. So let's go in here and grab some of those, and then... Oh, only one? Really? Interesting. What do we need for more of those? Some iron gears. You know where I think we might have some iron plate that we could do some iron gears with? Over here. There we go. And then we'll start sorting those bad boys out. Alright, that looks good. And then we can obviously add on lots of those. But we'll put that one there and that one there. We'll give it some power. Oops. We'll give it some power. And then we'll feed it. Boom and boom. And what I like about the research centers is you don't have to do anything. They already know what they're researching, so they don't have to be sped up or kind of identified, just like these automators. They need to have some kind of direction. These guys just take the raw resources and do whatever with them, which I like. Now, I know we don't need these, the illuminators, but I like them. So we're gonna make some, we're just gonna put some around here. They serve absolutely no purpose for our part of the game. If you had bad guys, I think they matter. It's been a long time since I played with bad guys on, so I don't really know. But you can see that everything looks better with those on there. All right, now our research is moving along, but I think that's where I'm going to call this one for a day here. Uh-oh. Is it daytime or did I run out of power? We we gotta find that one first. So power is moving along. What do we? Okay, we're okay on power. I think it's just daytime. I was deeply concerned there for a hot second that we had just lost it all. But I'm really happy with what we have here. We have lots going on, and I just love that this game is just, you make stuff that makes other stuff that makes other stuff, and just goes on forever. This just hits all of the right parts of my brain. If we take a quick look here at our research, we're currently going on with these guys, which is going to allow us to build more stuff, and then we have a whole bunch of other things that we can look at. Again, I don't know what the circuit network does. Engines, I know that eventually leads to an automobile of some way, shape, or form. There's night vision equipment. Awesome. We don't need a tool belt. This would be nice to have the solar panels just for additional, especially because the resources do run out. If we run out of coal, we have solar panels. We don't need any of the weaponry stuff, the logistics too, and then the energy distribution will really matter for us too. But you can see there's just so much research, and this is what we have done. And look, there's an atomic bomb that we could look at, or a Spidertron. There's so much stuff in this game. I love it so much that we just built stuff that built stuff. But that's where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Factorio. I will see you very shortly, and have a good one. Bye-bye.